with the halachot of Lashon Hara where we left off. So these are arguably probably one of the most severe and the biggest quote unquote leniencies that apply in the halachot of Lashon Hara. We're talking about non-Amitecha, people who lost the protection of the Torah. We know that anyone who's part of your nation, it is forbidden to speak Lashon Hara about. So how do you lose that right? So there are a few. Number one is Mumar LeHachis. So if a person is known to be an apikores, so what's an apikores? It refers to someone who doesn't believe in the Torah or in the Nevuah, in either the Tanakh or the Torah She'Ba'al Peh. Even one pasuk, one line that he says is not true, he falls under this category, says the Chafetz Chaim. Who disregards Torah and mitzvot, or makes fun of the words of Chazal, he is no longer considered Amitecha, according to halacha, and the restrictions of speaking and accepting Lashon Hara about him do not apply. So this is category number one. How do you lose the protection of the Torah that don't speak about your nation? If you don't act like your nation, if you are Mumar LeHachis, if you're not pikoros, if you don't believe in the Torah, in the mitzvot, and you go out of your way to belittle it, chas v'shalom, make fun of the Divrei Chazal, make fun of our sages, and you say that this isn't from Hashem, this is all made up, chas v'shalom, you lose that right. So there's one condition to this, and we'll wrap up with it for today. One must know firsthand that the subject is not an apikores, that the subject is an apikores, and not rely on hearsay for this determination. So we'll talk about later what happens if it's a well-known information that everyone knows. But for now, the only time a person falls under this category that he loses the protection of the Amitecha clause is a Mumar LeHachis, that you know firsthand he acts and he behaves like this. If one hears that another is a heretic, but does not have first-hand knowledge, he must treat it as any other Lashon Hara. He may not believe it, but he also be choshesh and be careful before having any dealings with the subject. So again, if you didn't see it firsthand, it doesn't just mean, everyone says this person is a non-believer, then he loses his right. You have to see it. If you didn't see it yet, then you approach with due caution, with due regard, as they say. He should warn others as well to be choshesh, but he must indicate that the information is based on hearsay. If the person is widely known to be an apikores, or to regularly commit averot, which are well known to all to be asur out of spite, it has the same status as first-hand information. So if someone, chas v'shalom, goes out of his way to do something in spite, to make a point, like chas v'shalom, something extreme, like let's have a non-kosher food party on Yom Kippurim. We don't know anyone who's done that, so I'm using that as an example. It's an extreme case. Then in that scenario, this person loses his protection from the Torah not to speak Lashon Hara about him. And we'll continue with these halachot upcoming days, but this is where a lot of the leniencies, quote unquote, apply. But we'll see that it's not to everyone. It's a specific, very, very small percentage of people who have gone too far. We'll continue with this. Have a wonderful day. Shabbat Shalom.